lads, what's crack-a-lacking? Spider here. Or Kev, as known to me mum and dad. How are you keeping? It's match day. It's been a week. How are you keeping? Popped on Jack's channel during the week. Once kind of steamed. His fault for letting me in control. And we had Connor and Ricky on there as well. So interesting news the last couple of days with the Salah stuff being kind of nipped in the bud yet again. If you'd have kind of said to me that they were going to come in and offer you 170, 180 million for a 31-year-old or something like that, man, you know, I'd be like, love Salah, but Jesus, you could pack the whole team up with that, and or you could just keep Salah for a season and still sell him for 100 million next season. That's what I would do. So yeah, we need to go for Newcastle. They had a good start, then a bit iffy, and then they're a bit inconsistent in their ways, and you know, with this being one of the last games before the international window clips in, and then you know you have to draw for the Champions League and Europa League and all of that. You know, pressure's going to be mounting on them. So great chance here for us, you know, to drive on. Anyway, lads, let's have a look in the old chatty booms. See that. Afternoon, Spider. Hope you're well. I said, hey, dude, back. How was it going? Going to the pub some way, stop in at half time. Enjoy T12. Get me on. If you're in the pub, shout out to everybody and I'll say hello to them, give them all a shout out. No problem. Have fun T12, yeah. Need a commanding win, we do. Alright, Gary, how's it going, man? This is a game tailor-made for Nunez. The false nine isn't working anymore, thoughts. Yeah, the false nine is it's a bit iffy without Bobby though, because Bobby's a very deep dropping thing, but you know, Gakpo plays that role better, you know, which is why I'm glad he's starting over Jota, because Jota doesn't do the drop down. Jota gets in the way a bit. You know, Jota's perfect for bringing on and just annoying the defense when we're like 1-1 or 2-2 and we need a goal, and he's just constantly getting in behind, you know, and we have a lot of pressure on the team and stuff like that. That's what I think Jota is lethal at. I think he's better than Divock for coming on and getting us goals. So I think that we've upgraded Divock really in Jota, and I think that's his role within the team, to be honest with you. I don't see him, even though he has started for Klopp, I don't see him being a major starter going forward. I think it's going to be Gakpo or Nunez, and I think Jota will be our impact man coming in. So, anyway, afternoon, Gary. Here, just hate how international teams' window lasts longer than ours. Yeah. Liverpool ready to go here, lads. I'm up for this. Who's that guy? Oh, that's your man, the new fella. Is it Lewis Hall? Is it for Newcastle? Sitting in the crowd today, not playing. Need to be. It's tough, man. So Man City only barely beat Sheffield United as well, man. 88 minutes from that. I mean, they came back. Haaland scored first. Boggling to see. I didn't see the scores. My first time seeing the score because I was too busy doing graphics here and stuff to even keep up with it. So, you know, City already on 9 points. Followed up by West Ham. Arsenal dropped points yesterday. We hit 3 points here today, man. We're knocking Newcastle. We're keeping Newcastle on 3 points. They have the Champions League to worry about, and then we're up second next to City already. And this is where the momentum starts, and this is what you have to do. You know, with tough games out of the way at the start. I mean, Chelsea, Bournemouth at home was it normally is an easy enough game for us, but considering the way they beat us in the last game last season, that would have been a bit of an eggshell game. So Newcastle away is a tough game, man. It's one of the toughest games in the season to do, to wait to Newcastle. But once you start scoring at Newcastle, crowd shuts up. So you just go and you score early, you score a couple. If you get them score, they have momentum for a while, and then you have to try and grind it back. Kind of like the Aston Villa game a couple of seasons ago when Robertson and Mane stepped up. It'll be that kind of game. But for me, just go and do damage early, because as good as Newcastle can be in their own way, they can be torn apart if you just start grinding at them pretty quickly. So we'll see how that goes. But look, Endo, Szoboszlai and McAllister in that midfield, all of them track back in front of you. So you're not stuck with just one person who drifts ahead like Gakpo was against Chelsea and left us wide open against Sterling and James that time. You'll have McAllister now sitting next to Endo on that side, and Endo dropping a bit deeper. Endo almost becomes like a left-hand sided centre back. So it works. It's a smart signing from Klopp, I do believe. I know everybody's dying for another big signing or something like that to come in. It's always about the flair and the money spent rather than the necessity and the need for what needs to be bought for the club. I think Endo's a smart signing. And he rarely gets injured, so it's good. But it's also a lot of games in the season, especially with the Europa League being more games than the Champions League. So you need you might need another set of legs in there. But Klopp's comments, you know, I don't know if he was saying it in a way that he was calling out the owners. I hope he is. I'm sick of people labelling Klopp as a yes man. Klopp is just loyal to the club. I think he needs to start saying stuff against the owners, to be honest with you. But if the owners do not back, if we have an iffy season, right, it's coming up at the start, and we haven't bought, and it's because we haven't bought, and we haven't, you know, backed up the defence, which Kanate gets a lot of injuries, Matip gets a lot of injuries, Joe Gomez is more of right back these days than he is a centre back. I know Endo can play there, but then who goes in for Endo in the middle of the park? You know, do we go with McAllister in there again and risk him for lower level games, maybe, and put Jones on the left or Gakpo on the left, and, you know, bring back in Jota or Nunez? It's possibilities. There are backups there, but they're not the ideal lineups for me. So, as I said, lads, I'm on that verge now, right on the line. I'm going to be FSG out if there's no proper backup being brought in. So I don't know what's going on in there. There just needs to be. I think if somebody sees somebody else bringing in a midfielder there, it'd be great if Bajcetic can come on and do the job. If we see him playing a worldie, everybody forget about that number 6 role, and they'll say, all right, Endo and Bajcetic can do it in there because they're full of energy. It'll be more than what we seen with Fabinho last season because his legs were gone, to be honest with you. Don't know where they went to. I just think he was just burnt out from all the season. So, the previous last couple of seasons, I should say, and played at such a high level. But look, we'll see. We'll see. We're just getting ready for kick-off here now. Remember, lads, get to my time, stick to my time. If you're watching along with me, hello on Facebook, hello on YouTube. Be sure to come and say hello. There we go. There you go. Oh, what's going on? Alright, so I don't know what happened there with that time. It was weird. Well done. Straight in. Oh, what a ball straight through. Go on, Szoboszlai. Well done. Straight away we closed down what Newcastle did. Where's Nunez? Is he not even in the team, Redbird? I didn't even see that. Let me bring up the team, guys. There we go. Oh no, he's not starting. Okay. Aye, he's in the team. He's in the squad. He's not starting. I don't know. He's just not giving him a chance. I think he needs to get, like, he needs to bring him on. He needs to score and score well for Klopp to take him seriously, to be honest with you. Alexander-Arnold with the corner. Oh, Matip. Oh, what did I do? I put in the wrong team there. That's my bad. I had the team put up, and for some reason I put in Kanate over Matip when I knew he was injured. That's my bad. And I said I got the team right. I was sitting there with Matip and all of that, and I never put him in there. Give me 1 second. Because I copied and pasted this again. Well, you can't copy and paste this part. So, hold on. Oh. So that's that off. That back on. Alright. So that one's done. Let me fix this team now, lads. Verge. What a ball from Verge. How's Salah offside there? Right. Verge. Oh. Is that off? You didn't touch it? Oh yeah, that's it. Ooh. I still think we're capable enough to challenge, yeah, absolutely. I just think that like our biggest problem is that we kept having to use Ox and Naby and stuff like that because you don't understand, we weren't waiting on these fellas to be fit as part of their contracts when they come in. If they're not to lower, like these players have asked, if some of the players are smart enough to have their agents ask if they're not allowed in release clause, but they have to play a minimum amount of games as per their contract. So anytime they were fit, Ox and Naby were getting games over, you know, Bajcetic or you know, Jones or any of these guys, you know. I think the only one that doesn't class, maybe not Jones, because I think the only one in these contracts that don't class is homegrown talent. I think they're allowed to be played over any contract, so no matter what they want. So in a way, Jones, that's why Jones was getting as many games if Ox and Naby were fit. But with them gone, and you know, Henderson is gone now, Fabinho is gone now. You know, we brought in McAllister, Szoboszlai, Endo, when you look at it that way, Bajcetic now, and Jones are up into where Naby Keita and Ox level substitutions were. So, oh, is he off? So Newcastle are playing a really high line. So I think we could do well. I think if we can do well in the first half of the season, I don't like saying this about Liverpool because I'd like us to be ready and set to go. But it seems like that's the way FSG work. They like to have Klopp work at a minimalistic level and just with the needs, just with what is just required. Or he's limited, really, in sales to buy. So that's their structure. Klopp understands that. He knew that when he came in. Whether he still stands by that going forward, I don't know. But he shouldn't really. He should start really talking up against the owners. But for me, yeah, it's about the squad depth. So I was just thinking if they want him to survive until January and then go again, handball, and then go again. Maybe Andre will come in, Trindade, because their main problem is that he wants to leave now, but the club don't want to let him go because they're in this cup run or something like that. So hopefully if they got knocked out in the next round, they'd sell straight away. And they'd be desperate to sell to get that money, but they also are desperate for the trophy more so than anything else. Thing about South American clubs is that they want why are you trying to get in the bucket for that? And how is Gordon not getting a yellow card for that? How was that? Yeah, but it didn't throw the ball away. It threw the ball onto the pitch. I'd say something if he threw it off the pitch. Well, on Salah, he should have a field day against Burn. He should. On Szoboszlai. Come on, you have him. No, it's not a yellow card. Yeah. What is this, man? Trent needs to calm the fuck down. Trent is a very lucky boy there, man. He didn't get to. These yellow card situations are going to ruin teams. They'll ruin titles. It's too much, man. It's too much power for the referees. I mean, players should be allowed to vent. They should be allowed to vent. I could see Trent being subbed before the match is out, man. No, he didn't touch him. It's not a yellow card offence. Nah. Yeah. Oh, ref. So Newcastle, we just need to play football against these. They're trying to be aggressive. And tackle him properly now. Keep your head in the game. Trent, well done. Trent, well done. That's brilliant, Trent. That's a way to play football. Oh, yeah, go on. Oh. Well, that's brilliant. Come on, McAllister. This is it. Good game starting here, lads. Brilliant inside. Go on, McAllister. Corner ball to Liverpool. Well done. Not much movement being made from McAllister. He wanted to see somebody run at the back post, but he wasn't making the run, Diaz. Diaz always likes to drift. But he should have made that run there. There should have been a yellow card for both of them. Caught the ball in. Oh, he left it. Pope me. Well done, Salah. Well done, Salah. Well done, Salah. Yeah. Newcastle are being nasty. Need to punish them now fast. Yeah. Yeah, and Trent can see that as well. Gomez is out warming up. You can't take a risk. Then let me have a look at this here a second because I think this time is a bit off. Mine is actually behind. Yeah. Should be normalised now. What? Brilliant. Sabasli. Well done. That's it. One. Brilliant. Sabasli, look at Diaz. It's a poor ball. One game left in the break, which is stupid, yeah. Aston Villa at home, innit? Well done, lads. Come on. Oh. Newcastle fans will cheer everything that Liverpool do wrong, so Liverpool just have to keep their heads and realise we'll shut them up in a minute. That's what you have to think. This is the way you have to think. Just doing it. Oh. Can't let them get a string of passes to get on. We're not. We're closing down really well. Our press is working. So as aggressive as they're being, we're winning the ball back within 2 or 3 passes. Well done. Out to Andy Robertson. Back to Verge. Off to Ali. Ali's going to look long. Oh. Almost a lovely pass. Oh. Nah, it's a simple free kick. Well done, McAllister. He just did, yeah. Callister just did what he had to do there, not to give him any space in front. Not a yellow card defence. It's smart defensive play by him. We haven't seen much need for Endo so far in the game, as it's been cleared up in front of him a bit. Get cleared. Let's get this cleared. Well done. And there Diaz. Oh, well done, Diaz. Oh, Diaz paid his leg off somebody. Oh. Just a knock. Dead muscle type thing. He just kind of slowed up there for a second. Robertson with a throw from the left back position up the line. Well, one. Oh, one back by Newcastle. Szoboszlai is picking up some lovely positions to receive the ball and a counter attack. He will open up Salah. Something fierce. Liverpool pushing Newcastle right back onto Pope. Just good pressing from Liverpool. Liverpool come out of it well, or Newcastle come out of it well though. Come on, Robertson, take him on. That's it. Liverpool take up the shape. Robertson. Well done, Verge. Flicked out on as far as Gordon. Get out and give him a hand. Salah getting back to tell Trent to stay back. Overloaded on the right hand side. Newcastle, and it goes out for a goal kick to Liverpool. It's been a harsh start, lads, but they can't keep up this pace forever. Liverpool are being calm and, you know, they're going in about it, but Newcastle are trying to go 100 miles an hour, but they'll burn themselves out, man. If they keep going like this. Robertson up the line. As far as Diaz. Well won. That's it. Side. That's too easily won back. One get in there, Diaz. Ooh. That's a poor ball there from was that McAllister in? Should have placed that out in front of him. Down the line. I see elements of Bournemouth style football here from Howes there. I can see lads moving completely out wide. Slow build up play, but aggressive football. Oh, guess it. That's it. Shot on goal from Joe Linton. Saved easily by Allison. Come on, lads. Difference being is just with higher quality players, is what I'm saying. They tend to pack the box with 4 or 5 in Howe's new style. When they're on the attack, before you done, you see maybe 3, 4 max. So Liverpool kind of tracking, but just allowing Newcastle a bit of space. Looking, I think, to pounce on a late press and a counter attack. Oh, that's it. That's it. Saved. Anthony Gordon looks up for this, but it is Liverpool, so. Say well done, Trent. That's brilliant from Trent. That's a poor ball. That's a simple ball into Szoboszlai, and he overplayed it. That was outstandingly wasted by Trent. That's it. Well done, well done. Great ball out from Szoboszlai. Great vision to Diaz. Diaz taking on Trippier. Gets past Trippier. Go on. Oh my God, what a run from Diaz. He had to make an unbelievable world-class save from Pope. That was outstanding from Diaz. Great ball from Szoboszlai out to Diaz. Diaz just left Trippier on his arse, almost. Turned aside, and a shot from that angle, man, it was nearly near post. Pope had to make that save. He's so awkward, Diaz, to deal with, man. That's what's good about him. Yeah, keep it going. Corners to come in. Szoboszlai waiting at the edge of the box. Nice little head down there now for him at the edge of the box would be lovely. Bang! Aye. There we go. In by Robertson. Great ball. Out it goes. Back out to Robertson. This is a throw. Back to McAllister. In it goes to Trent. Sitting in the midfield row now. Trent with the ball over the top to nobody. What was that to Trent? You can see he was giving it to Diaz, but Diaz wasn't on the same wavelength, and Trent never gave him the eye. Oh, well done, Salah. Lads will close them right down at the edge of the box. We're going to try and force Newcastle to start going long with the ball. Because if you can stop them making a build-up play and just knock it forward, they'll lose the best part of their game, which is playing it into the midfield from ground passes from the defence. Lay off turn balls back through triangles. So Liverpool are playing pretty high here on their defence. Yeah, Pope is telling him to move up now, so he's going to, yeah, exactly what I just said. He's forcing him to kick it long. Salah and Gakpo are sitting right up there. And we've won the second header. Oh, there we go. Verge down. Endo, brilliant ball. Salah. Endo back again. Oof. Newcastle do come away with it. Bit too bouncy inside on the middle of the park. Well done. Oh, I said still in. Move on. Endo. There you go. Well done, Mac. Brilliant. Going to be a drawn out scrappy game, I feel. No, I think it'll be scrappy, but I think once we get a foothold in this, I think once Newcastle slow down at 100 miles an hour, I think that's when we take over. They'll get bursts and halves. Just need to stop them from scoring first, that's all. Ball over the top. Is he offside? So we have it could be damaging for Newcastle. See, we get the result here. Newcastle losing against City and us 2 games in a row means that they're kind of already on the top 4 hunt, which means they'll damage other teams to do what we need them to do. So we need to beat them on their day. So it's important that we do the same as we did last season, which is get the double over them. And getting the one away from home first is very good. Matip, poor ball. He needed to overplay that. Well done. Nobody touched. Come on, man. Isak just went down like a sack of spuds. Gakpo just literally just went like this. That's it. He went, me vagina. That's it. Well done, Trent. Yeah, considering also that we were the only team to beat them last season in the league, that's a big thing. Up to that point. Oh, Salah with a shot and goal. Sorry, guys. Sorry, lads, I wasn't gone. I was just sending a message to one of the guys because I'm doing the Munich video, but there's certain parts that need special editing, and I have the software here, but I don't know how to use it. So the guys that do my music video said that they'll take a look at it for me and help me with a couple of edits. Newcastle gone up on the right hand side, the edge of the box. One Verge, and we're on. It's a cleared by Endo. Well done. Oh, that's brilliant. Well done, McAllister. Robertson gone up the line. It was nicely easily done out by Liverpool. Ah, it's too freaking easy. When you put a bit of pressure on Robertson, he's over hitting it. He just needs to play it to Diaz's feet and let him turn somebody. Newcastle fans are trying to get on Newcastle's back to get going. Loud screams and whatnot. The usual. Yeah, apologies to those guys. It seemed like I was muted. I was on mute on purpose. I was just sending, as I said, one of the lads a message. If you're on Facebook as well, I'd say hello. Oh no! Mistake from Trent. Anthony Gordon. And it's 1-0 to Newcastle. That was a terrible mistake from Trent. Terrible mistake from Trent. He just let the ball run under his feet, man. That was absolutely awful. That is terrible. Terrible from Trent. Absolutely awful. You know, so ball laid back. Simple ball laid back. Oh my God, Trent, how did you not stop that? Yeah. Simple run under the ball, run under the foot. How is his foot not planted there, stopping that ball? Simple ball from Salah. No. If he'd have grabbed at him there, he was going down. Ah. Yeah. It's poor. Lads need to wake up now. We go. It's a tough game. Go and win it. So Newcastle 1, Liverpool 0. Hey, what's happening, Seamus? Not too well, buddy. Trent just fucked up a couple of times in the game so far. So accomplished at the end of last season, but it's becoming a bit unattainable for him at the moment. What's going on with his position? What's that? Ah, Salah. Oh, yeah. Salah shouldn't be back here having to receive the ball, man. Yeah, I never turned on the bloody fan. Trent can't tackle him. He can't tackle him. Well tackled, Verge. What? Oh, Radek just got a red card. He just won the ball. He just won the ball. What's going on? This is like 2 games in a row with red cards like this. Stuart Atwell is the video assistant referee. He needs to check it, man. He needs to go and he needs to tell him after last week to go and have a look. Big things happening this week. It's a great tackle. But he wins the ball. Ah, that's a tackle. It's a great tackle. Does he tip it? Does he catch his left leg? Won the ball. Wow. He's gonna... He's right though, he won the fucking ball. Yeah. We see this now. Red card. I don't think it's a done of an obvious. He's not got past him. That's what I'm saying. It's a yellow card and a free kick. If it's anything, it's not a red card. Because, I mean, if he's facing towards the goal and he's doing no, he has to still go past him to get around him. They're level as a man. Like, he's not like he's behind him and he's taking him out. So if he's clipped him in the ankle there, as he's going through, because they're level at a 50-50 chance, it's not an obvious goal scoring thing. He still has to get into the box and score across. It's not red, man. Trippier here now with a free kick. You have to watch this. Corner. No Virgin there to clear the ball either. Yeah, we were thinking that Joe or Gomez was going to come on for Trent. I know we're going to have to sacrifice probably Endo. Allison slips, sticking the ball up towards Salah. Oh. Come on. He heads it off him. It's a yellow if it's a tackle there because he clipped him in the ankle there for me, but it's not a red. It's a ridiculous thing. I don't know what's going on with the red cards, man. Like, these type of red cards are ridiculous. It's killing Liverpool's game off. It's gone offside. Can't be limited to fucking kicking the ball long, man. So what happened there? They just gifted us that. Liverpool to make the substitution. Who's going to come off? It's Diaz. Of all the people to take off, it's Diaz. Who give us a chance. I think he wants Endo to go in there like a centre back and control the game. Maybe catch it on the break. Maybe he thinks that Diaz is too rash, whereas Gakpo can hold it up a bit more. Yeah. So I say Jones has gone left side centre. Oh, Gomez, sorry. Why do you keep saying Jones? That's it. Come on now, Gomez. Have a fucking worldie. Is. Oh, yeah, that's it. Seem to be finding more space, though. See, the thing about us going out to 10 minutes, teams tend not to mark us as much for some reason. three weekends in and there's 9 red cards already. Something has to be done about that, man. It's killing the game. Always something every season to find. Go on. Oh, yeah. Outside of course. It's brilliant from Liverpool. Robertson. Too high. Yeah. It's not a red card. It's not a red card. Shut up, Neville, you tit. I used to think he was very unbiased, but now he's so biased against Liverpool, it's ridiculous. He's coming up with these woke little mentality, saying, he shouldn't be making the decision to foul him. He has to do what he has to do for his team. Back in the day when he was playing football, he would go through a fella and half him, so that would have been an easy red card in his day. So my point is, he's not one to talk. So if Virgil van Dijk goes in there and he goes to play the ball, but somehow his toe tips off the back of your man's heel and nothing really happens because it's just a tip, that's not a red card, man. It needs to go back to being a man's sport, not this tippy shit. Getting people red cards and sent off, and it's not a deserved red. It's not. Not even the last one. Virg could have still stepped, like Virg could have leaned in and used his body to step behind him. Last man back as the player is past him and Virg kind of lashes out at him and takes him down. That's a last man back red card. Not when you're 50-50 and Virg still had the chance to go through and kick the ball. Because he did get that ball clean. Only hit the front of his toe, hit off the back of his fucking heel. And his other foot that wasn't planted, by the way. Well done, Trent. Oh, what a save! What a save, Alisson! What a save! Yeah, I think it's ridiculous. If Liverpool have to fight 2 red card decisions in a week, it's disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah. I don't know how is he just supposed to, like, is he supposed to just pretend to go for the ball or something? Well done. They're going to get lots of those today. Newcastle balls at the edge of the box with shots. So this is the shot from Almiron. Oh, what a save from Alisson. Well, what a save, Alisson. I fucking love you, man. Unbelievable. For me, Alisson was probably my choice for captain, to be honest with you. I know I prefer outfield, midfield or captains. I've always said that you need a player to be able to see the whole pitch, so defensive or a midfield captain. But Alisson, man, the only reason he's not captain is because Virg and much collar there before him, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. Well done, Sebastian. Oh no, is that not a free kick, no? Referee, you're not going to look at that, no? Well done, Ali. This ain't going to go for the corner. Well done, Ali. Oh! Why don't they go and look at the screen? Why are VAR just agreeing with them all the time? Like, even Mike Dean just came out on Sky Sports yesterday and said it. Oh, he was trying to look after his mates in the centre of the park by not telling him to go for that thing when it should have been, you know, with that Chelsea and Spurs game. It's ridiculous, man. Like, every single one needs to be looked at the screen. You know? They're afraid to insult the referees. Well done. That's it. The main thing about that is that Liverpool knows to be going in to get tackled in every fucking tackle, because the referee, with the way it's going, he'll want to even up the score a bit. Well done. And Yeah, Liverpool need to be going over like that now. They do. Need to play these teams at their game the way teams have played against Liverpool the last few seasons, man. Every time a tackle goes in, they're diving and rolling around on the fucking floor. Just do it. Get it out of the fucking way. Play the wokeness of the referee's game to your benefit. If you want to play a woke game, play it to the highest peak. Lynn. There it goes. That's it. When in throw, we need to get cohesive play going inside here now. Because at the moment when we slow it down and don't speed up the game a bit, it allows Newcastle to get into position and then they're out man-to-man on us. So you have to watch that. That's it, well done. Oh, ref. There you go, free kick. Well done. How many more free kicks, ref? Do Liverpool have to get in a row before somebody on their side gets the yellow card? I know, Matthew. Yeah. Trent. Look at the ball. Look at the late run from Gakpo. Great ball. Oh. Why didn't he shoot there? Why didn't Gakpo shoot there? It was a brilliant run through. Nobody was on him. That's too open in the midfield now. Come on. He's going to go out right, yeah. You showed him out right. Well done, Joe. Go on, Robertson. Well done. Showed him out to the corner flag. Well done. Well done, Mac. Back there to cover. Robertson into Salah, who's now in the middle of the park playing. Brilliant. Trent. Oh, of course, the start was like, oh, that's got to be a yellow card there, ref. There you go. Yeah. Newcastle are playing like scumbags, and I'll be honest with you, they are. They're pushing Liverpool, they're when the referee's head is not turning, they're hitting him in the chest, they're doing whatever. So go on. Somebody make the run. Look how high up the line is. Newcastle are playing right up next to the midfield, man. One person makes a dart in behind and the ball's over the top and in. It's coming to the point where it looks like the team's afraid to lose possession in case they have to keep defending. Because we know Klopp likes the possession-based game. He likes to press and he likes possession. The Joe. Well done, Joe. Well done. Endo. How is that a free kick? Verge has every right to be angry, and I can see why he's angry. To him, that was an absolutely nothing tackle. And the wokeness of fucking Gary Neville making it sound worse on the commentary. That's exactly what he does, man. Fucking woke individual, that prick. Hate him. I used to start respecting him a couple of years ago, but no, everything is jargon with him, so it's just repeated bullshit. Like the first time I started losing a bit of respect for him properly was the after chat between Carragher, Nunez, Keane and Gary Neville for the United Liverpool 7, United 0. And even Keane was in the corner looking at Gary to say, "You're making up excuses for this, man. Calling it a blip and a this and a that." And it was just pure jargon mixed with eloquent speech is what he tries to do. And then make it sound like his way is the right way. And he was talking out through his arse, to be honest with you. Go on, here he is. Oh, Salah. There you go. Robertson. Robertson's so one-footed, man. What? McAllister? Free kick. Trent, fucking make up for it now, man. I can scow ways that way. Not a yellow card, no? SummerSlam setting up for this. If this was in FIFA, no, this would be FIFA time in the 45th minute. Trying to setting up. SummerSlam. Oh, he had the range. Four minutes added on, let's. Not red card, Colin, no. Absolutely not. I agree. Okay. No. He's been playing like a prick, Joe Linton. He's had goals at Savagely, he's had goals at Salah, he's after knocking McAllister on the back a couple of times. Did he go? Of course he did. Where's the yellow card for that? That was a worse foul than Verge's. Oh, go on. Oh. Go on, that's it. Ah, ref. Well done. Yeah. Robertson over in the left attacking midfield position with a free kick. Just get it to the back post so somebody can knock it in. The ball in. Joe Gomez. Oh, corner. Trent needs to go ball in now. Yeah, no yellow card yet for Newcastle. It's ridiculous. Well done, Sabbersley. Well done, Sabbersley. Oh, that's brilliant from Sabbersley. Oh, ref. Come on. No, he didn't touch him, he just dived over him. No. I don't know what's going on. Like a lot of people are saying that people were biased against Liverpool for the longest time and I never believed them. Or whatever. But the last two games, just two stupid red cards. Makes no sense. Like, if Van Dijk is the last man back properly, right, there's nobody else in line with him, nobody else that can dart across at the same time for him in the position there, because he's still out in the left a bit. I know he's still just a bit left of the left post. But there was no way. Like Van Dijk made that choice to just saunter across and take him out, not run back with him. So he just said, right, I'm tackling them, I'm stopping the play from going here. I don't need to, just because of a rule doesn't mean you're going to force me to go back and run with you. I can just take the ball off here, and that's what he did. But the fact that it says that his heel clipped, I mean, that should be a non-talking point. You know? The referees have to stop looking at the guys that are rolling around the fucking floor unless their leg is hanging in their fucking boot. You know what I mean? It's stupid, man, because it's not a real foul, because they know with common sense that 10 seconds there, your man's up off the floor and just getting on with the game. Just stop falling for the falsehoods. You know, it's just ridiculous. Not a red card at all. You know, fucking woke bitch there, what's his name, Neville, he's going to turn around and say it is, because he's biased now against Liverpool. He can't help but show his biasness now. He used to try for years not to be able to do it, and he'd be like praising him, kind of go, but you'd only praise him if United are in the worst case scenario of playing shit in the league. Notice that point that I make about Gary Neville. He will only praise Liverpool when he knows he has no choice but not to, because United are so shit at that moment in time that or Liverpool have played them off the park or something like that. That's the way it goes. You know, anytime that he sees Liverpool kind of dipping a bit, he'll just say, oh, Liverpool are terrible here, look, they're terrible here, and he'll just keep acting like that. But you have to kind of stop him from allowing him to say that. Somebody has to kind of call him out under the small, but listen, leave your woke jargon bullshit out on the doorstep there now, Gary, for a second, and talk about football without kind of saying, you know, how would I say it? He uses his articulation pretty well when it comes to talking absolute wallop sometimes. So he needs to leave it on the back porch sometimes and realise, you know, like nobody else has kind of said, he's the only one that's just said it there now in that commentary panel about that being a red card. Oh, it's a red card for me. Please let it be a red card, you know? That's what he's saying in his head, really. So for me, it's something that we just have to not pay attention to and just ignore Gary, really. In these situations, because we all know what's coming. Yeah. So they had to make the decision he made, but never deserved. It's not a sending off. It's just a tackle and a yellow card because he's not past him. Like if he was gone past him there, no, Van Dijk's after pulling him back and took him down. Last man back, through on goal, red card, Van Dijk, you fucking idiot. You know, that's the way it'd be straight away. But they were side by side. Van Dijk can take one stride and still get ahead of him. It's a non-issue. He could have still guided him out, which probably would have been the right call because of the wokeness of the referees now. But it's not a red card. Really, because that's another way. I don't know what's going on, but early. Yeah. I said that a while ago, Dave. Joe Linton should be already on the yellow card, dude. He's after punching Szoboszlai in the chest. He's after tapping him with the chest. He's after going after McAllister a couple of times and kicking at him. He's not playing football against him. He's trying to hurt him. So for me, you know, the referee needs to keep an eye on that's being woke. And it wouldn't surprise me, like, if Klopp gets sent off in the second half of this game. It wouldn't surprise me, and I wouldn't blame him either. Because he's got to be pissed off, man. Pissed off at what he's seen out there from the referees. But at the moment, the PGM or PGMOL have to stop this looking to completely control a game that they're only supposed to be there in the background and call a foul for, not create the complete rules for, because they're having too much input on it. It's ridiculous. And the problem with ever since your man was taking over there, Baldigish, what's his name? The 12th man for United, what was his name? Ever since he's after taking over, you see a lot more red cards for Liverpool. I mean, straight away at the start of last season, Nunez was sent off for putting his head into a fella. When it should have been a yellow card for Bolton sent on because he was nipped at, kicked at, and then he turned around and did it. But your man made the most of it. Fair enough, he's going to give a red card and he didn't give a yellow card to another fella, Howard Webb, that's it. So, but no, at the moment, man, McAllister being sent off for that, any indication that Liverpool are doing anywhere near any heavier tackle, it's straight red. And that's what I've noticed in the last 3 games. In saying that, he he was tempted to try and do it for Trent, but he knew himself that it wasn't enough contact for the second touch for it to happen with Trent. Now they're going to keep going at Trent in this game, and Gordon's going to try and get him sent off as well. You see. I would love, in the words of Kevin Keegan about United, I would love to see us come back and beat these guys with 10 men. I 100% would. If we just shut up the shop and caught him on the counter attack for the whole second half, took in the pressure and just won it, I'd love it. It's hard to get him off because, I mean, who are you going to bring on for him? It's a young lad. Let me see here now on the team. So, is already on Elliot Jata, Simicast, Bojcetic, Dork, Kwanzaa, I suppose. Yeah. It's a foul. It's a foul. No. Yeah. Oh, such a poor mistake from Trent. Yeah. The goal was at fault. Trent is at fault for that 100%. Yeah. So there was a foul for Gordon and Trent. Trent gets a yellow card because he gets upset with the fact that it was going to be just a throw and not a foul, and threw the ball away. And then the Van Dijk red card is ridiculous. You see, Van Dijk still has him. He still has him. Van Dijk decided to slow down and just take the ball away from him. So Van Dijk could have kept running with him and it wouldn't have been... Yeah. It's not a red card, yeah, it is. Yeah. It's not a red card. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. No. He didn't get that, he's right. Carragher's right. They're saying this because Van Dijk took him up before the ball got in front of him. Means it was a goal scoring opportunity. It wasn't. That's what I'm saying. The ball had... Isak had to have control of the ball and be heading towards goal to be taken out. It wasn't a goal scoring opportunity. He still had to pass Van Dijk, but Van Dijk decided to take him out early. They'll take the ball out, but he caught just the back of his toe hit the back of the player. He wasn't going for the player. He was just trying... He could see that he could get the ball from where the position of the ball was, and if he got the player afterwards, that was the player's problem. But the fact that his toe got the ankle on the way through, that's the foul. So it's a foul. It's not a red card. Free kick to Newcastle. Game continues on. Simple. Yellow card to Van Dijk maybe, because he clipped the player. That could have gone to a goal scoring opportunity, but the fact that it wasn't a clear goal scoring opportunity means no red card. wouldn't surprise me if Klopp decided to appeal this one as well, because it like whatever about the McAllister one, caught him foot not planted, still more of a yellow card than Van Dijk's one just there. That's the point I'm making, because the two, he was coming in frontwards on, even though the man's foot was in the air, he still caught him a bit, but then kind of pulled out of the tackle. Van Dijk just clipped the back of his heel as he was clearing the ball. So, I mean, a defender's not allowed to do. It's so hard for defenders now, man, in this game. They're not allowed to tackle anymore. You're finding really good defenses and really good teams suffering in big games because they're not allowed to tackle anymore. Weird. Absolutely weird, lads. Alright, lads, I'll leave you for a second while I get a drink with my annoying video. But this is this is why it's annoying. That decision has annoyed me a bit, man. It really has. Because the more I'm looking at it there, I'm seeing that Van Dijk's positioning is okay, so he's level with Isak. Maybe he should have gotten across sooner, yeah. But he didn't, because just in case he didn't judge the pace of the ball, so he wanted to be able to still get around him and in behind him. But then when he didn't judge it and he spotted, oh yeah, I can still take this out, he just steps in, goes to clear the ball, and his toe hits off the back of the heel, and the man cries wolf or cries baby and goes down, and the referee just, it's too woke, man, for a tackle. You should see that the player clipped him at the edge of the box, but it wasn't a goal scoring opportunity. Isak had never got control of the ball. He'd never turned Van Dijk, and he was never through on goal. So doesn't matter. We can all turn around and say, oh, it looks like he was about to do that way and maybe take a strike across. That's a maybe. It's not a clear scoring opportunity. Not yet. Van Dijk took the ball out, clipped the player. It's a foul. You know, he wasn't even past Van Dijk, so it's not a red card. And I'll fight anybody on that. I'll fight any man, I tell you. Aye. See you there in a second, lads. Look smouldering, bye. More smouldering. Even more. No, it looks like you're fat, no. Okay. Oh yeah, lads, what's the crack? This is Kev.
I am Kevin also. We are here to introduce our new at least once weekly podcast. It is called The Kitmen. It is about all things football. So we'll have Premiership football, European football, international football. It'll be a feast of football. There'll be comedy sketches, there'll be special guests, there'll be regular guests. If you're into football, this is the place to be, to get your content, to get your news, to get all the gossip. Everything will be here. Obviously, it will be introduced by me, Kevin, and
also Kevin.
So do tune in, lads. Don't let us down. Kevin needs all the support he can get. The Kitmen. Fucking amateurs. Did you press record that time? No, or what? Oh Jesus!
Still hard.
It. Oh, for fuck's sake!
And action. Oh, yeah, lads, what's the crack? This is Kev. You left me, mate.
Kitman, isn't that right, Kev?
It is right, and the old kicky boxing. And action. What's the crack, lads? Kev.
And this is Kevin also. We are the Kitmen. This is just a quick introductory video to introduce what we're going to... That's not even fucking making sense.
It's a quick introduction video of how to not do this at work. Stop looking at the camera. Stop looking at it.
I have to look at it. I have to... How else is this going to fucking work? Are you ready?
Oh yeah, lads, what's the crack? It's Kev.
This is Kevin also. We are the Kitmen. This is just a quick introductory video. Just telling you a quick bit about... Hello, my name is Kevin, and this is Kevin also. This is a quick introductory video about our new podcast, which is called The Kitmen, which will be on once a week at the very least, talking about all things Premiership football, European football, and just football in general.
And Salah.
And Harry Kane.
Are we on? Ready to go?
Alright lads, let's crack a lacking. Back for the second half. That's pretty quickly coming in there because I was too busy pissed off about what that bullshit was happening out in that game. Second half about to kick off. Alright. Yeah. Looks like Salah's gone up front in his own. 4-4-1. Sabasly's gone out to the right. Endo and McAllister sitting in behind the two lads. Yeah, it destroys it, doesn't it? It just doesn't feel like a good. Like I used to love watching football, just like crunching tackles. You know, the smell of fucking grass off the boots. And fucking, you know, you could if you were at a football pitch, you could nearly smell the lads as they're going into the fucking thing. You know, that was the smell of football to me. And I know you've people that can't touch each other, socks that are spotless going into the fucking the oh my god, well done Gomez. Can't go to sleep at the start of this half now like we did last season, man. Last season at the start of the second half, we fell asleep really quickly. I get in. Oh. No. Spoiled the fucking game, man. Yeah. He's not really tired. Well, I wouldn't say he's tired with Trent Benny. I would say that Trent is just a bit more cautious. I just think that he can run Gordon because he knows that Trent won't stick out a big leg in case he gets sent off. If I had my way, I would probably bring on Kwanzaa, remove Trent, take off Gakpo, and bring on Doak. What was that, Trent? Terrible ball. No. Still having conversation with the fourth official. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's because he's saying that Carragher was going red and almost screeching. He said he's certain it's a red card now. It's not a red card. Not a goal scoring opportunity. It's foul. It's a yellow card. It's a free kick to Newcastle. That's it. Get on with the game. you watch an instance now, man, where somebody goes through on goal and they're taken out by a defender, but because there's a level defender over on the right hand side, they won't give it as a goal scoring opportunity. Yet in this one, there was two defenders close to each other, with Isak only still having to turn Van Dijk to get in, and that's going to be counted as a thing. You watch it not being given as a right card. You know, but I mean, he's talking with him. You know, he's talking respectfully. He's not as right up as what he used to be. On Trent, well done. Oh shit! Thank fuck. That was too easy. Newcastle had a chance there with Almiron. We're not getting out of this or that. There needs to be some sort of change. Because we can still be a good defensive unit. Salah on his own up front as well can easily do damage if the right ball is given to him. That's it, well done. That's it, brilliant. Oh, ref. That's shit, the fucking tackles, man. There's no yellow card yet, ref. Oh, yay! And even the Liverpool fans are clapping, eh? He finally gave a yellow card to a Newcastle player. Trippier. He's going to switch that ball over to... Yeah. It's not. Last possession. That was too easily read, man. Just play the ball to feet. Well done. Oh. The only reason that I'm saying about bringing Doak on is that Szoboszlai can come over to this left-hand side as well and become an anchor player. Because I'm not seeing too much from Gakpo in a 10-man Liverpool game. Just doesn't work for me. I think Doak could be a terrier over on that side. Well done, come on, well done. Oh. Well done, Andy. Well done, Andy. Ah, the overrun it. He's nice, still has it. Unlucky. And they'll get across, yeah. Klopp is giving out. Oh, there you go. It was Klopp snapping at there. Matip. Just need to get a goal back. If we get a goal back, Newcastle will open up because they'll keep coming at us attack-wise. At the moment, they're just trying to be possession-based, get down to that Trent side, look for a reason to get Trent sent off. But they'll become desperate and try and score another goal, knowing that there's 10 men there, and then that's where we can take them. If we can just get one goal back. Well done. Still pressing, that's good. I think Liverpool are getting used to the shape now. I knew it was going to take them a few minutes at the start of the game. Well done. Oh, Endo. Too easy, Endo. Should be staying goal side of your man, but you opened up that whole midfield there. Yeah. Oh, Joe. Well done, McAllister. Well done, McAllister. That was brilliant. Sit. That's Sebastian. Joe Matip. That's not an answer, man. There needs to be more movement up front. Well, that's ours. It's brilliant from Sebastian to win that ball back. We're getting pinned in against their own goal. We need an outlet there. We need somebody to be able to turn and run with the ball. There's Elliot. I was just about to say it, and Elliot is there. What can he do? Well done. Oh. At the moment, Liverpool aren't good when they play defensive. We sit back too much. There's no outlet. We allow teams to pin us back. Whereas if we step beyond them and take the risk of just lobbing it over their midfield, which is a risk. Oh. Then, you know, we make them more nervy. Oh, Jesus. Ah, get over his way, Gakpo. Get up the fucking pitch, you mamala. That's it, Willen. Time, relax. Salah's gone. Yeah, free kick. Salah's looking for that ball, can't see over the top, and nobody's playing it to him. Darwin, Darwin could be a nightmare. I didn't even talk about Darwin. He could have been a nightmare to bring on. The only reason I was saying Doug is that we've no outlet on the wings to be able to turn and run with the ball and create counter-attacks. You know? Whereas Gakpo's not doing that. If anything, Gakpo's come back and getting in the way. Well done. Well done. Go on, Joe. Joe. Well done, Trent. Joe Linton was trying to hold back Trent there in the middle of the park. Imagine that. Step out, step out. That's it. Oh, yeah. It says it's Jota for Gakpo, right? He's done okay. He's been asked to do too much in there though before sending off. If anything, you just let people sit there now and go for the counter attack. This is what Klopp is going for. Elliot's kind of right, okay. Elliot's more natural out there. You might see a better Elliot actually in this game with playing like that. Salah, stop leaning back, man. Just play the ball back to fucking Robertson. We've had no shots and none attacking, because pretty much our game has been hindered since the first 2 minutes of the game. Yeah. The back post there, Trent. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, this have been down to 10 minutes. This is piss poor, let's be honest. This. Come on. Come on. Great ball. Go on, Szoboszlai. Jota's outside him. It's him out wide. On Diogo. Ah, corner to Liverpool. Aye. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me now, Dave, I'll be honest with you, man. These are the exact scenarios that we're stuck with now. We now have Matip and Gomez as centre-back pairing as third and fourth choice, when we knew that we still needed a defender over to them. So. Great ball in from Szoboszlai. Oh. McAllister. Nicely laid down. Brilliant football from the two lads. Go on, Szoboszlai. Brilliant. Ah! Poor. Handball. Handball, ref. That's it. Salah, stop losing the ball. Jesus Christ. Go on, Elliot, well done. Come on. Matip out, Liverpool. On the rear attack this half. Trent taking on Gordon. Nobody are deep enough in the box. Go on, let's go. Trent. Oh, sorry. Elliot out to Trent. Elliot back in. There's McAllister. Matip. Oh, great ball. Salah. Back to Trent. Oh. Come on. Free kick, yeah. Isak is putting pressure on Joe Gomez. We're going to have to take these sustained periods of pressure off of Newcastle throughout the game, and it's in these moments that we need to get a goal or to put something behind. No shots, and no shots, or even a shot in target. No shots at all. It's not good enough. Ooh, it was a shot, but it's not a shot in target. Joe Gomez. Suppose that doesn't come because it's a header. Newcastle playing off in the back. Oh. Trent staying. Trent, why are you moving forward like that, man? Should we staying back in this scenario just until we receive the ball and go attacking again? I get you're looking for the interception, but still. Two Newcastle players out on this right hand side. Trippier and Almiron. He's going inside. Watch it. Oh. Tonali. Trippier down to Tonali in the line. Well done. That's brilliant from McAllister to step out of the way. McAllister. Well done. Allison. Out to Robertson. Brilliant inside. Robertson can move all the way on his own. Ah! He's outmanned. Right. Don't let him touch inside, yeah? Oh my God, Anthony Gordon just made a run. Oh, yeah, Gordon kicks it with his opposite foot. Salah. Well done. McAllister. Ah, no. Poor giveaway. That was a bad ball from McAllister. Get in, that's it. What's that? Oh. So I know, lads, I'm just watching the shape here as well. Just trying to keep an eye on it. At the moment, well done, Jada. It's a nibble. Trippier went over, he's like he just got hammered. Jada just this. Hey. Oh, come here. And it's Trippier. No yellow card into that though. Hmm. Hmm. Corner for Newcastle in the tape. Ooh. Joe Gomez taking the kick out. Festino up Spria. Not him. What? There you go. Jota. Brilliant. Brilliant inside the Salah. Oh! How's he not whipped on that earlier, Salah? What a pass. Great pass from Jota. He could have released it a little earlier. He just wanted to get the perfect strike on it. Oh, excuse me. Like half an hour on this, lads. Newcastle aren't creating much of anything. If anything, they've run themselves out early games. Get in. Oh. Matip. The lane. Trent. Matip. He's almost playing as an orthodox DM. Elliot. More Salah. Oh, corner, lads. Doing well. Controlling the game there the last 10 minutes or so. Ever since the substitutions, we've been much better. Come on, lads. Corner here now from Robertson. Oh, another corner. Sabasley at the corner from this side. It's going to be an outswinger. Great ball in. Oh. Szoboszlai is going to get the ball back in. Great cross. Looks corner. Matthew was trying to tell the ref that they're still trying to hold on. Need to be stronger, lads. Need to be able to leap above them. If they drag you down, take the penalty. And it would be great if Joe Gomez got his first goal. Been brought off to replace Virgil van Dijk, who's been sent off, and to pop up with his first goal for Liverpool ever. That'd be brilliant. What a writing on the wall that would be. Robertson. Crossing. Oh. Ali is up in the midfield. Passes across to Trent. Terrible football from Trent again, man. His final ball's been awful. He's putting into a good area, but it's nowhere that anybody's running. Yeah, we got a shot on target. I don't know, we're on target. We've a couple of shots away. It was 0-0 for the shots and shots on target there earlier. With a couple of headers. Newcastle have sat back on this 1-0 at the moment. Well done, Matip. Very good to Robertson. Out to Trent. Elliott down the right side. Come on, give it to him. It's too late when you're giving it to him that late. It's just pushing you back. Trent with the ball over the top. Trying to bring Jota into the fray. It's too rash from Trent, man. It's either not quick enough or too quick into no one. Oh, yeah. Oh. We have pinned Newcastle back a bit since these substitutions, lads. I mean, it's like 57 minutes since, you know, all this started happening. Newcastle making substitutions of their own. Wilson free sack is coming on. Wilson can be dangerous, but he mostly stays out of games for the majority of them. Daniel Gordon is going off, so that's kind of a relief for Liverpool because he's been fairly annoying today. Okay, so there's 3 changes. Tonelli's gone off as well. That was their cover in the midfield, though. He was playing well. I don't know why they were taking him off. Oh, it'd be ahead. Elliott's running into a place that he assumes that the ball is going to be already passing. Alistair. Well done. Good clearance. Get up to him, Elliott. Yeah. Like, I think if we didn't go down to 10 men, we'd be winning this game right now. Because Newcastle haven't done anything. I think Almiron had that shot where there was a save or something. That was before the goal even happened. But the Newcastle just pinned to the wings and they don't have no creativity from there. And listen, they had a nothing header. What's happening, Panov? Yeah, it is. We've been better since, you know, the 57th to 68th minute. We've been the better side. But I just think Newcastle haven't capitalised on it and they're not creative enough from the wings. Gordon was a nightmare, but their final pass is not there. I think if we didn't get that red card, we'd be winning this game right now. Oh. Newcastle stretching a lot for some of the balls, you know. It's just with that extra man, they're able to pass. No, why those it was Barnes that came on. Well done. Great ball over the top to Salah. Ooh. How can it be there's 2 balls in the pitch? Well done. Trent. Oh, what's that? Yeah, they're tired, man. That's what I'm saying. I told you they were going to burn themselves out at the start. They're not. They have to create enough. This is the thing. Their energy level is rampant at the start. But there's 15 minutes to go, and even with 10 minutes, a chance in this for us to get at least a draw out of it. Oh, man. Oh, he hit the post. Amran just made a beautiful run, hit the post. Yeah. They're slowing down the play out on that side now, Newcastle. So they're trying to see the game out and take the chances when they can if they come. They're not pushing on Liverpool. Liverpool have been the better side for the last 15, 60, 17 minutes. This game started so well and promising as well, man, until the ref fucking ruined it. Silly yellow cards when it should have been a free kick. Not a red card for me. That one could be a shout. But for who though? Kwanzaa's coming on and Darwin Nunez is coming on. I think that's Salah gone off. Is Matip injured? Oh no, it's McAllister. So they're not looking to control the midfield, they're just looking to get the ball up the pitch to Nunez now. Matip got a knock or something. Come on, Nunez. If any time the fucking club needed, you know, man, it's no. He senses the Klopp. He senses that Newcastle have tired in this, like. Newcastle aren't used to having so much of the ball against the bigger side like this, you know? Hold on. Yeah, free kick. Joe Gomez, well done. Joe's been good since he came on, you know that? That's it. Sebastian is almost playing our DM role now. Ball off the line. Well done. Brilliant. Elliot. What a ball from Elliot. Nunez! Oh, his touch let him down. What a ball that was from Elliot. Ah, shit. Well done. Jesus Christ, nearly caught in the counter attack there. Barnes needed to play it earlier. That was a brilliant ball from Elliott. Fantastic to Nunez. Go on. That's it. Brilliant. Jota. Nunez. Jota. Oh, you overplayed it for Jota. We're getting in here, lads. Come on. Ref. What's that? What's I call it saying? We're in the game. We've been a better side for the last 20 minutes. He almost had too good of a touch there, Darwin. He stopped it too much. He just wanted it to roll in front of him. He'll get chances in this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. They want him to step up, Liverpool. So they took the free kick short. Look. Yeah, roll off the pitch there, buddy. The line there. Yeah. I think we know. He's like, because he made a tackle himself. Let's go. The lads know, they know we're on him. Brilliant. That's it. Jota. Oh, he leaves it through to Nunez. Nunez scores! Get in! Yes! Get in! Fucking get in! Brilliant! Oh, whoever that backline fella was, made the same mistake as Trent, even a worse one. Oh, yes! Get in! Come on! Go on and win this now. Their legs are gone. Brilliant Salah. Brilliant Jota. Kind of almost a poor ball, but he didn't know what to do with it. That's a great finish. That's a great finish, Darwin. Get in, kid. But look what he's done. In the few minutes he's been on, he's caused an absolute nightmare. And that's a great strike across goal. Bang. Oh my God, man. I told you pre-season he looked like a bit of an animal. Maybe Klopp is kind of putting him in a humbling mode. I don't know. You're right, by Tenny. You were right, by. But there he is, look. That's it, Klopp. He says to boss, like, get in there, focus now, get on and win it. Yes, Darwin. It wouldn't surprise me if Newcastle make a defensive substitution. Who's that coming on? I just said something there about that. Joe Linton's gone off. Once they brought off Gordon, I know Joe Linton, two of them were the best, and Tonelli, but three of the best players on the pitch today. I don't know why they brought him off. Gary never shut up. He said, I'd be going a bit too far if I said it was coming. But Liverpool were dominant. They've been dominant since the 57th minute. Like, what football game does he be watching at all? We had an iffy first 12, 13 minutes of the second half, because I said I was always worried about those first 12 minutes, 13. But then we just took over the game. Well done, Jota. Well done, lads. Jota's covering well in that left back position as well for... Oh, that's brilliant. Outside. Come on. Go on and win it now. Jota. Jota. Inside to Darwin. Jota. Oh! Salah. Sobersley. Oh! Somebody shoot. Oh. Yeah. So first shot on target since Van Dijk's dismissal. So we had 0 shots, 0 on target. Come on, lads. Come on! Oh. That's it. He didn't touch him. Is he going to give me a yellow card? Somebody's on a yellow card. Was that Nunez? Looks like he was laying it out to the wing, but it was counted as a kick away. That's it. Somebody went down with a twisted ankle. It doesn't matter what way they go down now. It's going to be added on at the end. You can't waste time anymore. And Nunez is giving out about something. Come on, man. I want to see Darwin do well so much, boy. There you go, man. It's a great strike. Great strike. I want to see him do well, man. I want to see him drive on. He's a proper out-and-out striker, man. Need one of them. Somebody twisted their ankle going on there. Everything's going to be added on here. If anything, you're giving a 10-man Liverpool a rest for a few seconds. Who's that coming on? Newcastle making another sub. Yeah, Batman looks like he's going off. Who's been probably their best defender today. I don't know if it was him or Dan Byrne. I don't know whether it was him or Dan Byrne that got the mistake from the Jota pass through, because it was an awkward pass through that he couldn't deal with it that high up. Looks like he rolled his ankle, Batman, when he landed. Target gone at the centre back. Salah can have a field there with him. Or sorry, Byrne gone centre back. Target left back, is he? Well done. Ooh. I say head it back, head it back, head it back. No, head it out. Okay, we'll do that. That's it. And we'll Newcastle trying to make an attack. Liverpool pressing up on them nicely. Yeah, that's the heavy touches, tired touches from Newcastle. Salah, oh sorry, Alisson. Every time I think of Alisson with the ball in his hands, I'm thinking hit it to Salah. So I'm calling him Salah sometimes. But oh, spoil! Oh, yeah, I forgot. I literally forgot about the scoreboard. Thanks, Mark. I forgot about it, man. Completely forgot about it. I need to put in an API there, dude. Ooh. You don't want to be doing those kind of... don't want to be making those kind of rash tackles now, Quantum, man. Come on. Oh, well done. Yeah, you want to be careful as well, Nunez. We are stepping into players as well, dude, on the yellow card. Yeah, I just did there. Yeah, I forgot to change it, man. I was so excited about the goal. Well done. Oh, what a block. Hit Robertson, deadpan, man. It hit him deadpan. Quite. It wasn't handball. Turns his back, man. If anything, it hits him on the back of the arm. If it did. Brilliant from Robertson to get into that position. Get in there, let's step in. There's no McAllister to step in. Oh. can't leave it pass through, you know, in these scenarios. I know we're tired. You see? Oh, yeah. No. Straight block. That's not, yeah. Kick out from Allison to nobody. The fuck is that going? Right. Oh, need to get across him there, Kwanzaa. You can't give him. You can't have Kwanzaa on Wilson, man. He's just, as much as he's not much of a runner these days, he can make those burst runs in front of a defender, no problem. If anything, that break can play has helped Newcastle a bit more than us. I'm going to find out how many minutes are added on here now. 5 minutes added on. I still on the lap. There you go. Well done. Gomez has been brilliant since he came on. He's been very, very... I have to give him that, man. He's been so good since he came on, Gomez. He's been shuffling balls out of play. He's been getting ahead of fellas. He's been holding the ball up well. He's been turning back, and then releasing the ball and getting rid of it. He's really put a foot wrong at all. Already a minute down to the 5 minutes added on. Still have a chance to win this if we can get off the greatly one head over Jota. Get in on top from Nunez. Jesus, stuttering his name and all I am. Well done. Again, Joe Gomez. Brilliant. And Jota. Ref! Free kick. Well done. Jota's been great since he came on as well. This is what I'm saying. He's a better impact sub than he is starting a game. Yeah. Obviously. Ball over the top from Kwanzaa. Oh, it was unlucky. A little bit short. And it was a great ball for Trent. I get into positions now, lads. They're trying to overload this right hand side on Robertson. That's oh my god. Try the back heel kind of drop down thing. Oh, if I went underneath Ali's legs, there was a goal. Ali did well. That's why he's the best in the fucking world, man. Ali, kick out over the top now. Oh, well done. Brilliant from Elliott to block it. Salah. Through to Nunez. Yes! Darwin Nunez! Darwin Nunez! Get in! Oh, he's blowing kisses and everything. Get in! Get in! Get in! Oh my god! Wow! In the words of the man himself, euphoria. Brilliant from Elliott to block that. We see. Oh yeah, perfect ball. I told you, Darwin and Mo will have a field here, but Burnley's knackered. He couldn't go that. You can see the run, but he couldn't keep up with him at all. Oh, great finish into the opposite side again. His finishing is on point this season, lads. Nothing wrong with his finishing now. Oh, so good, man. And against Nick Pope, man. And he's one of the top goalkeepers in the league. Come on. Come on. Out it goes. Out it goes. I say, well on Jota. He's gone, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. Darwin out to Jota. We're going up the other side. Look at Darwin. My stream is frozen. Ah, everything's frozen. Why does this do it in the last minute of the fucking game? Come on. He's held on to it. I switched it. Move into the corner. Well done, Trent. Well done. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Fair fucks. Look at him, Trent is all anger. Well done, Trent. Fair fucks to him, man. What's the linesman tell him to calm down? He can do what the fuck he wants. You get out of the way, you, man. He's a captain. He can say yes, he can talk to his own fans if he wants. He can do what he likes. He can scream, he can say yes. He can do what he likes. Not against the rules. Too much power, the referees, man. Too much. Come on, 10 seconds to go, ref. Oh. Take him out. Well done. No, not a foul. Not a foul. Oh, ref. Fucking blow it up. It's not a free. Ahmed are dying for a free kick to get into the box. Whew. This is an unbelievable effort, lads. Unbelievable effort. Everything is against Liverpool in this game. Everything was. What's he doing? Who's diving on the floor there like a... What's he doing? It's gone out. Blow it up, ref. Blow it up. There's a minute and 10 seconds gone over the time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. He's asking what is this? 1 more minute. He asked the referee and the referee said 1 more minute, so must be going to 97. So that's 2 more minutes added on time. Where they're getting that from, I don't know. Ball goes out. Yes! It's all over! What a result! What a result! Lads, if you don't think that this team has any bit of heart, your head's not screwed on. You know? You're talking about a team that still needs a central defensive midfielder. You're talking about your top, your captain and your top centre half getting sent off for a nonsensical tackle. Right? It's a nonsensical tackle on his behalf. It's not a goal scoring opportunity on the other side, so it shouldn't have been a red card. You're talking about Trent Alexander-Arnold getting a yellow card in the first couple of minutes, and they were dying to try and get him sent off since. And he had to play like the game of his life. You're talking about being pinned back for the first, from that period onwards when Van Dijk got sent off, getting no shots on target, not even a shot on goal in that period of time. Jurgen Klopp making inspired substitutions in the 59th to 68th minute, taking off McAllister, who had a great game and was overworked in the game, to be honest with you. Taking off Endo, who had a good game up until Van Dijk was taken off, and then he had to just try and get in there and protect the goal, you know. And then you had to you bring on the likes of Jota, Elliott, and Elliott again had a great cameo when he came on, winning the balls and positions in midfield. He even dropped his deep. There was a beautiful ball over the top to give an effort of what was to come, or a showing of what was to come in Nunez getting the goals, because that only for his first touch was just too good. And I was just thinking, here, man, he's going to get chances here. And 2 chances that he gets straight after. He scores 2 beautiful goals across the goal. This is an unbelievable result, lads. So, don't let... yeah, so everything Absolutely everything went against us today. A 10-man Liverpool from over 2/3 of the game, let's say. 10-man Liverpool go down 1-0 before, 2 minutes later, down to 10 men, turn the game around with inspired substitutions. That's unbelievable, man. Nunez is a starter for me now every week. He's an absolute nightmare to a defence. Absolute nightmare to a defence. Respect to who's there, man. He's going to be a world-class striker. He needs to be given the game time. Right? At the sacrifice of who? Yeah, Gakpo might lose out game time, and Jota might lose out game time, but you pick him for the right games. You know, Joe Gomez. I can't say enough. If I have to go in, I know he got his 2 goals for me, and Szoboszlai was great as well. But like, I know Darwin Nunez got his 2 goals for me, but Joe Gomez for me was man of the match in that. Yeah. When he came on, he settled the defence. Kwanzaa did well when he came on to deal with what's his name, the Newcastle striker. But yeah, Dam was, it's between Dam and I think for me, like, what's his name is going to get 2 goals in the game, and he mightn't get man of the match because Szoboszlai and Gomez were so good. So Jota was great when he came on working, but he's after taking a bit of a nick there near the end. So I don't know if there's something wrong with him. He looks like he's pointing towards his leg. Oh my god, man. Scoreboard again is getting changed. Yeah, sorry lads. That's just utter excitement. Normally I'm on the ball because, you know, we're playing a team that's, you know, that's actually up their challenge, you know, not Newcastle of old. But I have to stop that clock as well. I have an API there. There's an API code that I've got there, but I just need to be able to load it into my computer, and if I get that done, all scores throughout the day can be popped up at the end of my screen, stuff like that. If I can get that going, it'll be perfect. So this is just, that is the result of the season so far for me. I know it's only a few games in or whatever. That's an unbelievable result. 1-0 down. They can't, like, I say Newcastle fans must be disgusted today. I was waiting for a handful of them to probably turn around and start posting after this, tagging everybody Liverpool on my Facebook friends line, or timeline. But yeah, that was unbelievable, man. Oh yeah, the clock stopped. Sorry, man. Yeah. Yeah, I stopped. You probably typing that as I stopped that already. Oh my god. Oh my, like, I talk about it on Jack's post-match show when we're on Anfield Road TV in a minute. But I'm blown away by the heart of Liverpool, and I'm blown away by the determination. Something that you probably would have seen Liverpool kind of bow down to last season. Heads dropped or whatever like that. The players that were on that pitch wanted to win. They wanted to protect the goal. They didn't want to let anything go in. They were fighting back. They were tracking back. Even when they had tired legs at the end. I mean, Szoboszlai looked a little bit tired at the end. You know. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, thanks for that there, Mark. Lads, if anybody wants that link, I'll be on Jack's show a bit later. I don't know what time that's going to be at, but we'll have a look. Okay. And I know. Yeah, Red. My God. What like, it's unbelievable. Like, Tenny was saying it there, and we were saying that we needed somebody off. I didn't think Jota was going to come on and make much of an impact. I said Doak on one side, then later on maybe bring on Nunez to cause mayhem, and mayhem did he cause. Lads, that could be a big result for the end of the season. A big result for the end of the season. Considering what's been going on for the last week or so, missing that number 6, doing the role. We're still missing that, I think. Endo's great guy to come in there. But in these big games, you need a bit of a powerhouse in there as well, because Endo's one of these guys that can recover play and bring it forward as well. And he can get in a tackle. And maybe he'll grow into that role. But he's still 30 years of age. And I would have seen him as a backup role to somebody else coming in there. And for me, I think this week, get the money, go all out for the core. We're going to need it now. If Van Dijk's card isn't rescinded, which it should be. I don't care what anybody says, that's not a goal scoring opportunity. The ball is still on that side of him. He still has to get a clear shot at goal, and he still has to be around the defender, which he wasn't. So for me, it's not a red card. It's definitely a foul if you're going to count it. But he has to start against Villa, man. That's an unbelievable result. Unbelievable result. I went nuts in that. Expect to see that reaction on somebody's compilation later. Normally it does get put in there somewhere. But yeah, that's an unbelievable result. That's unbelievable result. I don't know what to say. I don't. So anyway, we're getting there. Lads, if you're not following me as well on Facebook, please go over and follow on Facebook. My next milestone to get to there is 5,000. I'm currently on like 3,280 something, 83, 84 or something like that. So if you can follow over there, that'd be great as well. But mainly if you're on Facebook, there's a lot of you there. If you can come over and follow on YouTube, that'd be great, because there's only 515 or 16 of you here on YouTube. So I'd rather kind of see a lot of people over on YouTube if I could. I do like Facebook, but it's not as interactive as YouTube is when you're talking online. It's a lot of people that watch and sit back and relax. I'm missing up. All right. Yes, fan of. Yeah, let's look. Darwin, obviously he's got his shooting boots on now. He's looked sharp when he came on, man. Just give him that number 9 role. Let him work away. Let him build that relationship that he started building with Salah last season, which was great. And let him continue on. I don't care about everybody else's positions. For me, they just need to play as part of the team. Yeah, Dominic Szoboszlai, we're not even talking about him because it just seems like the stuff he's doing in the pitch is effortless. He seems to be... He's good on the ball. He's good at winning the ball, receiving the ball. He's good at passing the ball. It's very hard to critique a player that's just doing it effortlessly. If you know what I mean, you can't critique. I don't want to critique him, but even you're just boasting about him because he's been brought in for a certain price and he's brought in as an elite player and he's playing like an elite player. So yeah, I have to go back. I 100% agree with that, Mark. I think that red card shouldn't be a red card. They've got to see that it's not a goal scoring opportunity. So yeah, look, let these guys do what they're doing, and I've got the post match show there in a while, lads. I'm going to finish this up here because I'm still on a high, and I need to calm down. So yeah, we leave it at that. Right, I'll be back for Villa next Sunday, that is. So yeah, let me know. I was saying let me know. So I'll let you know about the time that's going to start, what's going to be about, who's going to be here. The situation with Kepler's been gone above there. Where's it gone? Is this where it was up there? The sponsorship's on pause at the moment because the manager left his job. He couldn't handle running the 3 bars together. He was the guy that I was dealing directly with. The owners have come in and said to me they still want to do the whole thing, but they want to pause the sponsorship until such time as they get a manager in, or if I'd like to kind of do it myself. And I'm like, I don't have the time to be doing that with the kids and the whole lot. I can't be going back to running bars and stuff. So I don't mind coming in and running the downstairs one and Kepler's on match days and stuff like that because I'll be there anyway. But I don't want to get involved in the hotel and the bar and the whole, full-time fucking back-to-work thing when I've, as you all know, Cooper's disabled here. He needs time. I need to be able to get him to school. On the weekends, I like to gig, and I don't want to be giving up my gigs to go in and work in a bar when I'm just feeding drunk people drinks. I don't want to be doing that. So I've been kind of recommending a couple of people to come in and do it for him. And if that works out, I could just be dealing with them straight away, and the sponsorship in the shows could start, because it was supposed to start last weekend and it didn't. And until that happens, they're not getting the free sponsorship up here, no way, until it's paid for. So no bloody way. So until then, I'll see what they're going to do, but I'm also going to look for other venues to do with that, because I need to push the show forward, because a lot of people are getting interested in it now. So yeah, we'll do it that way. But it was that everything was looking great, but now it's just on pause with that crowd, unless I find somebody in the next couple of weeks, and then I'll just go with them. Nice and easy for me. I don't care where it is. It'll be here, be in the city, it could be down the road. Carl, great win. Always go to Newcastle to watch the game. It was my mate lives in Newcastle, and there's a season ticket holder. Had to be a good boy. Was in the home end. Oh, we were there today, Carl, yeah? Life is all about time, and then he took his chance today. He did. Look, unbelievable. Duke came on, turned the game around for Liverpool. I have to give props to Harvey, Elliott, to Jota as well for coming on. They changed the game as well along with him. But look, I just think since just before we made the substitutions, we took over the game, and then when the substitutions came in, we were the better side by far. And I was, oh, you did? Okay. And that's cool, dude. But it was, yeah, since they came on and changed the game, that whole last 33 minutes of the game was completely Liverpool. I don't even think Newcastle really had a chance since then. They kind of had it easy either side of half time from kind of in saying that, we were never really out of the game, but we defended well, but we were really quiet after we lost Van Dijk and we tried to get a shape run. We were really quiet for those 15-20 minutes either side of the half time. But before that, we were on par. We were winning the ball before the sending off. You know, there was a couple of chances created. And I fully believed, even though we won it in the end, I fully believed that if Van Dijk didn't get sent off, that they were leggy already, Newcastle, and that we were going to do them, you know, earlier than what we did. But fair dues to the lads that came on and changed the game for us. And yeah, Newcastle were playing a dirty, but yeah, it showed live, man. They were dirty. I'm saying it right here, man. Joe Linton was a horrible little shit, and Gordon was nippy. Trippier was dirty in the tackles as well. You know, they were elbowing in the back. They were leaning right into the back. And the fact that Newcastle didn't get a yellow card as early as they did, they only got one yellow card in that whole game with the entire team. So in saying that, we had 0 shots, 0 on target when Van Dijk went off before the goals, and then we had 9 and 4 in the end. So that'll tell you how much we dominated that second half. You know, so 10 men Liverpool dominated Newcastle with a full team second half, who were going to be playing the Champions League and are targeted to be up there in the top 4 this season at St James's Park. That is an unbelievable win away from home, lads. I'm just going to leave you with that thought. So I'll see you for Aston Villa next week. I think I'll be here at 1:30. 1:30 to 1:45. That, you know me, I'll come on half an hour before the game, but there's not much to talk about except for lineup. So you can do that in 10 minutes. So I'm sometimes sitting here thinking, oh wait, there's the interview with the lads. I can understand everything Darren's saying there, which is weird. I can't speak Spanish, but I understand it because of my wife. I can hear the words going into my brain. I can see them being translated, but then when I try to go out and speak them, I can't articulate them together. It's just the way I am. I don't know why. Eventually, I'll speak Spanish, but I understand it. We'd have to ask Trent to translate for him. Next stop for Darren is to impact the game like that from the starting role. He is. I want to see match of the day too tonight. Oh, you got man of the match, Nunez. Thank you for your support. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate you, buddy. Nice one. Two great finishes, Brian. Trent is talking here now, so sorry, lads. I'm listening in a second. It's more likely going to be Jack on at 7, buddy. Yeah, yeah. That's Jack saying. Jack. I have to put this. I need to. Where is that? Oh, that's what she said, Trent. You have to be there for the joke, lads. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, right? Shut up. Yeah. Nice little meme coming up here now if I can. I just seen the number 2 for Newcastle giving Klopp a shush, and then Klopp doing it back to him at the end of the game when the game is over. Go back. Whoa. He doesn't even know that it's Alisson's most ever saves in a Premier League game. put? Put a. I want to see the background. Hmm. Is there any background I can put in this? What the hell? This is okay. Hi there. Where's there a background? There's none. Wait a sec. Sorry, lads. Uh, okay. Where's this? Why is there like gradient thing? Why am I on texture for? Give me a color. Oh, no, no, no. That's better. And then I can do add photo. I see the brilliant one here. Show you that. Um, As I know, I've been very quiet for the last 5 minutes. I've been doing a meme here, but I'm also listening to what they're saying here in the panels. Such a good result. Carragher's dying to just get down there and start laughing. How do I get add a photo? Gallery. There we go. Oh, undo that. How do I undo that? Shut up. An adverts man on apps. Save. So to see this then. That's a yellow card the other way. If anything, okay. Let's say he doesn't give a yellow card to Gordon, right, for that foul on Trent. It's a free kick. You get on with the game. You calm down. You referee it well. Instead, Trent rolls it back, throws it back on the pitch. Whether you count that as a throwaway, I don't know. If you're throwing it back on the pitch, you're throwing it back on the pitch. If you threw it off the pitch, I would say that's a throwaway. But he literally just threw it to the line. Like he didn't do a fucking hammer like this. He just picked up the ball and he threw it that way. Count that as that. Shut up, Shay. Shay, another walk, fucking dope. Shay. Okay, cool. That's ready to go. I'm still live and I don't even know if Jack wants me on his channel now. Two seconds. Oh, I got, yeah, God, that. The goal from Gordon, man, the mistake from Trent. Just like it cost a mistake from Trent for them to score today. Right, lads. I'm going to finish it up there because it's obviously I'm just sitting here talking to myself. At this stage, there's only a few of us here. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, there's only like a handful. Why am I Stephen still here? I don't know. Lads, I'll see you over on Anfield Road TV there in a while. This has been going on a bit too long. Me just sitting here chatting shit. Chatting nothing, I should say. Alright, lads, see you next week for Aston Villa. Good luck.